You know, Dad, I'm going to tell you a story about a guy named Chris Gripkey. Okay? Remember him?
Yeah.
One of the top tennis players from the 80s.
Was he?
Yeah. Remember there was McEnroe, Jimmy Connors, John McEnroe, and then Chris Gripkey. Yeah, those are the top three players of the 80s. Now, this is a picture of Chris Gripkey.
Praying to his car.
Yes. And that was in about 1990 when he was in college.
And did the prayer work?
The prayer worked because he prayed for a beautiful wife and gorgeous children with good hearts.
And he got a beautiful wife and a gorgeous
And he got two daughters.
Got what he wanted.
Jennifer is his wife, and Sonnet and Sage are his kids.
He got what he wanted.
He got what he wanted. Now then, Chris Gripkey went to Minneapolis. Okay, and this is me and a friend of both of ours from Minneapolis.
Oh yeah.
And then he came to Thanksgiving over at my friend Kristen's place in the year 2000. He was living in the inner Sunset.
Oh.
He was living over on 5th and Irving in San Francisco. And that was Thanksgiving of that year of 2000.
Good.
Yeah. Then Chris Gripkey went to Copenhagen in 2001.
Oh yeah.
And that's in the square in Copenhagen.
Was he happy?
He was happy, yeah. We had a
He looks happy.
He looks happy. We had a great time. There's another picture of us at a restaurant, same day.
Good.
And then another picture with a friend of ours on a train. Probably a train going somewhere in Copenhagen or maybe up to Oslo, Sweden. But the real picture that stands out, the best one, is when he and I were hanging off of a pole in Copenhagen.
Yes, you were. In Copenhagen.
In Copenhagen. And we might as well have been singing, so I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. Because isn't that a scene with Gene Kelly?
Yeah.
What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again.
Mm-hmm.
And then here he is with his buddies. He's also here with Peter Weck and Michelle and Stuart Gilfillan. That was probably 2002 or 3, the next year after Copenhagen. We were all buddies from college.
Who's the girl?
That's Michelle. She's got 4 guys with her. And then they saw me off to Australia. And this is just after he met Jennifer. He actually had known her for about a year and 4 months, or a year and a half. But this is my going away party when I moved to Australia. And that's Chris Gripkey and his wife Jennifer at a going away party at my mom's house in December 2003. Think about how far that long ago that was. 15 years ago.
12 people.
12 people. You just counted 12 people. That's great. And by the way, the lower left is a woman named Carrie Peters. So Chris will appreciate that, the little picture of him with Carrie Peters at my going away party. And then there was another one where we were hanging out a little bit after that when we lived with Janie and Wendy Stratton.